Hello friends, this is Kevin aka K-Man1 coming at you with another episode of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last episode, we took some recon photos of Rajan's dance party and started to get an idea of what we're going to be dealing with. And in this episode, just to start things off, we are going to be lowering the drawbridge so that the other team members can get into the palace area. So, just gonna jump right into that first mission as soon as we get there. And you might notice that I already have the 30 clues collected for this area. I just went ahead and did that off screen because it's sometimes pretty annoying to navigate this area if you don't already have the clues and you're trying to avoid collecting them. So.
Sly, Murray and I can't get inside the palace unless you lower the drawbridge.
I'd love to, pal, but the winch is all locked down. You know where I can find the keys?
Key guards have recently taken up positions around the palace. Sneak in, pick all of their pockets, and bring the keys back to the lockdown winch.
Yeah, so I went ahead and collected them off screen, and I'm just going to go ahead and show them when we can access the vault, right before that mission. But anyways, this is going to be a key stealing mission, and so nothing too crazy about that. We're just going to be running around pickpocketing keys from different guards in the area. So that was the first one, and the second one, you're going to want to get up on this wall and run across it, not run it across. I'm just speaking very good English right now. That's what I'm here for. And that guard appeared out of nowhere. That's weird. So you're going to want to rail walk along this vine and just go ahead and steal the second key. And gonna go ahead and take this guy out. And the next key we're going to be getting to introduces another really good mechanic I enjoy about this game. And Bentley's gonna explain it in the background, but basically, if you see a guard, you can distract them with sound. And for instance, if you ring that gong right here, then the guard will run away from his post to try to investigate the sound. And then after a couple seconds, he'll just kind of give up on it and turn around, and you can go back and pickpocket from him. And so this is just another really good way you can use the environment to your advantage. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. Very good game design, if you ask me. And something else I'm going to go ahead and point out is that if you're on a high ledge, you can just go ahead and whack the guard off, and they'll die like from taking fall damage rather than you actually having to hit them the 4 times that it normally takes for Sly, which is another very handy thing you can use in this area because so many of the buildings are very high up. Anyways, here is the 4th key, and we're just going to go ahead and take this guy out. And yeah, as we're working our way to the final key, I don't know, I don't really have any mechanics I can explain right now, but I am going to fail at navigating and hopefully not take any damage for it. And looks like we're just going to have to wait out the guards searching for us. But let's go ahead and jump down and pickpocket the last key. And once we've got it, I'll just go ahead and meet you guys back at the winch on the outer wall. So I'll catch you guys in just a moment. Alright, and we're back. So let's just go ahead and unlock these keys one by one. And we lower the drawbridge.
Now Murray and I can access the palace grounds.
Alright, and now that that is out of the way, I vote we go ahead and go back to the safe house and switch over to Murray. And I'm not going to bother cutting because the safe house is so close anyways, and that would just be silly of me. So let's go ahead and swap over. And I didn't show off Sly's new power just because we haven't really been in a situation where it would be really useful. But Murray's new power is the turnbuckle launch, and you just tie it to a button, and you get a super high jump for it. And it doesn't even use up your power meter, so this is the first of many powers that'll just make playing as Murray a million times easier for you. And it is awesome that they introduced it this early in the game, because after not having it, it's just super annoying navigating. Like, after you have it, and you go to not having it, it's just super annoying trying to navigate.
That chopper is a menace to all future aerial operations while on this job.
Yeah, It's all covered in missiles and guns and stuff.
Now, be a team player and take it out with that rusty pre-war turret.
Okay, I had a potato gun once. I'll bet it works just the same.
Alright. And the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to have to mash buttons in order to lift this thing up. Just mash all 4 of the buttons. And I'm not going to lie about this upcoming portion. I am really bad at controlling the turret. So this mission may take a little bit longer than it would an actual skilled player. But basically, you're just kind of trying to take down the turret, what's it called? The helicopter as fast as possible. Yeah. So, basically you're trying to take down the chopper and shoot the missiles out of the sky in order to not take damage from them. And as I said, I'm really bad about controlling this, so forgive me if this takes a really long time, but I'm going to do everything I can to complete this as fast as possible. And so, we've already got it at about 2/3 HP, so this isn't going too bad so far. And the thing I haven't said yet is the turret naturally starts overheating, and so if you hold it for too long, then you won't be able to fire anymore. So you just need to let go and wait for it to cool down before you can start firing again. So as we've got the chopper at about half HP, we are going to continue. And I'm sorry if the commentary isn't super amazing, but this is one level that I really just genuinely struggle with. Which is by no means a bad thing, because I enjoy the challenge, but it's not that the controls are bad, it's just that I'm bad at controlling it. So, yeah. Alright, I think probably I can just safely focus on the chopper at this point. And even if I do get hit, I will go down for it. Yeah, there it goes.
Good work. The sky's all clear.
Alright, and the next slime mission is just right in front of the main ballroom, so I think I'll just go ahead and cut to when I'm playing as Sly there. So, see you guys in just a second. And we're back. So let's just go ahead and run right up to the mission.
Hello, I'm here for the dance.
Huh? Sorry, sir, but we have a dress code. You got a tuxedo?
No.
Sorry, pal. No tux, no entry.
Sorry, Sly. Somehow I totally overlooked the need for formal wear. That guy's not going to let you in without a tuxedo.
Don't beat yourself up, Bentley. At a party this ritzy, there has to be a spare penguin suit around here somewhere.
Try the guest house. Someone may have overpacked.
So yeah, now we are going to be going over to the guest house area, and I love the name of this mission. It's just steal a tuxedo. So it's really straightforward. So I'll probably just go ahead and cut until I'm at the mission location thingy. And we're here. Let's just go ahead and jump right in, literally, because I just jumped. I'm funny, I promise.
Okay, Bentley. I'm in position inside the guest house. Have any intel for me?
Well, I recommend searching all the rooms. It's statistically probable that each should hold at least one portion of a tuxedo.
What do I look for inside the rooms?
This isn't an exact science. Ransack the place until you find part of a tuxedo.
Any plan which involves ransacking is okay with me.
Attention guards, this is Lord Rajan. The party here is in full swing and all visitors are now in the ballroom. This ball may be on the up and up. Not all of the guests are. So be on careful lookout for prowlers. I don't want any bad press from this event.
Alright, so that was a bit more of an introduction to Rajan. But anyways, getting into this mission, they say ransack the place, but the items are all in predetermined positions. So if you know where they are, like I do, then this mission will go really quick for you. Anyways, that was Rajan's room, so there was amped up security and all that kind of stuff. But nothing to worry about, because I actually know how to play the game. I want to say it's in here in this room. Yep, I was right. Useless knowledge for the win. Anyways, let's just go ahead and run out before we accidentally get into a fight with some guards. And... alright, we managed to get 2 in a row with only one thing to check. So let's see how long we can keep that going. Anyways, you can always sort of stay up on... okay, this guy's really chasing me, so I might have to kill him. I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke bomb and take him down. So yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about before when I said how it could be useful. But let's just go ahead and run in here.
You might need to use your stealth attack in here. Remember,
And
the triangle button knocks guys up
Bentley's explaining the stealth move, but it's not super important. And since we're in combat, I can go ahead and show off the stealth dodge. You dodge around like this, and it's pretty useful, but I honestly don't find myself using it over much, because I don't really like getting into direct combat scenarios with Sly, because that's not something he would really do if you were a real raccoon person, anthropomorphized thing. Sorry about that, my recording started doing some weird stuff. It's been doing this whole thing where it just skips a bunch of frames recently. It's kind of obnoxious. But if I'm unmistaken, the piece is going to be in here. Alright, so now we're at 4 in a row of me getting the location right on the first try. So I'm kind of a nerd. But that's not really a surprise to anyone. So let's just go ahead, and I went the wrong way. This is why we're here, friends. Alright, I'm just gonna smoke bomb here. And just take this guy out. And let's move into the last room. Alright, and this is going to be probably the room where I don't get the thing right on the first try, because I know it's in one of these carts, but I don't remember exactly which one it is. It's not that one. It's not that one. And it's not these, so it's the last one I hit, naturally. Anyways, that is the last piece of the tuxedo.
That's it. Now that you've got a complete tuxedo, the doorman will let you into the ballroom.
Alright, and now that I have the completed tuxedo, I'm probably just going to go ahead and meet you guys back at the ballroom. So, just one moment. And we're back again, so let's jump into this mission.
You got your tuxedo now, sir?
Of course I do. I'm here to dance.
Then come on in.
Your tuxedo disguise is working perfectly. No one will recognize you in that outfit. Now, during the heist, you'll need to dance with Carmelita to keep both her and the crowd distracted. The only problem is, she's picky about dance partners, so you'll need to impress her first.
All right, I know just the girl for the job. Constable Neela, you look lovely this evening.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
I used to chase after you back in Paris.
Paris? Sly Cooper? You aren't by any chance here to turn yourself in? Old Ironsides would fall out of her dress.
As good as that sounds, how about a dance first?
Enchanté.
So yeah, I'm actually not as bad at this rhythm minigame as many others, but that's mostly because it is very, very forgiving.
Try to memorize the steps. Now your turn.
Alright. And the whole play here is, you know, dance with Neela so that Carmelita agrees to dance with you. Which, I mean, I don't understand how that became part of the plan, but Bentley hasn't steered us wrong before, so hopefully he won't this time. Ooh, eerie foreshadowing possibly? Only I can know. and anyone who's played this game before. But
Are you using me to get at old Ironsides?
Yes, I am. Do you mind?
Not at all.
yeah, possibly eerie foreshadowing, but only the destined few. The
Nice.
destined few. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Whatever. This is a rhythm minigame. We're dancing with Neela, which is cool, I guess. And yeah. And
Yes.
we're about to get into a very funny interaction, if I'm unmistaken. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be quiet for that.
That fellow is very graceful.
If only you moved spice shipments as well.
Silence.
Yeah, so that was kind of our first real introduction to Jean Bisson. And he is a very interesting character that I can't wait to get into. And I almost forgot what that was, but I didn't because I'm the best there's ever been. But yeah, Jean Bisson is very interesting. I'm looking forward to getting to know him a little bit better in the game. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyways, there are only going to be a couple more
Delicious.
little moves we have to go through. And so as we're working through that, I guess nothing to say, but after we get hit by cutscenes, I'll go ahead and see you guys next time.
Thank you. That was delightful.
Thank you, Constable Neela. After all, it takes two to tango.
Yes, and 3 is always a crowd. Neela, your friend here is quite an accomplished dancer. I tried to make him look good. Please, Neela, his skills far surpass you.
Perhaps later you and I might share a dance, Miss...
Miss Fox, Carmelita Fox. And I accept.
All right, boys, we're ready for the next phase. My plan to get at the clockwork wings requires the use of the electric winch above the ballroom. To get control over the device, I'll need to hack the computers in Rajan's boardroom. Plus, we'll need an extra strong saw blade to cut the wings off the statue. To make a saw blade that durable, I'll need Sly to steal the gems off the headdresses on Rajan's prize elephants. And finally, I'll take to the field with my remote control helicopter and nullify the palace's surface-to-air defenses. That should clear things up for the heist.